What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to the channel. So we are on our fresh playthrough in Dungeon Defenders 2 in 2022, and we just completed the campaign. So now we got some stuff unlocked. Now, instinctively, lots of folks will want to jump right into Expedition mode or in Onslaught mode, and you can do that. However, if you go to Adventure mode instead and you complete the first 3 zones in the area, you are going to unlock 150 gems per zone for a total of 450 free gems. Now, this is currently the only place in the entire game where you can get the free premium currency, so I strongly encourage everyone to do this. Now, if you do want to go through adventures, you can do that now. It's going to get you to level 50, and actually you're going to be at level 50 super quick, like way before you even finish the first 3 zones. However, you can, as I mentioned, jump right into expeditions and get started in Chaos 1, and then go back and do adventure modes later and just completely raffle stomp them. However, we are going to jump in right now. So the first zone we want to go into is the Kobold Bling King. In the very first map. You do have to play these in order. As you see, Nimbus Reach won't unlock until we complete Forgotten Ruins. So let's hop on into the ruins and make it happen here. And here we go into the Forgotten Ruins. Just an absolutely awesome looking map. Love it, love it, love it. Taking a look through, we didn't really get any exceptional gear. Of course, we did get that Betsy weapon, so we're going to use that. Nothing else really to stand out, and then we are still going with these relics. Now, I did get that upgrade for my Lightning Strike auras here, and then we've got this Skyguard relic, so not a whole lot of hotness here going on at all. Let's see, what do we got to start with? Let's see, we've got 1,000, we've only got 900 DU, so we've got more than enough DU, and let's go ahead and just start things off by walling it, say, right there. We'll go ahead and just face roll the walls on this one. Now, we're also going to want some flyer control here on this particular map. So I'm going to go with a Skyguard tower right over here. I'm going to go with another Skyguard tower right over on this ledge. So I'm still going to want to pay attention to flyers. However, we're going to have the Skyguards there to give us a little support. And then over here, I'm going to wall this one just right around the corner here. So we're going to place it right about there. And as you see, that's going to leave me, 680 DU left. We got 3 lanes, one of them being a big lane. Let's get to spamming those auras. So let's see. What do we want to do here? 3. We can go 5 of them? Actually, let's go ahead and go 6 of them all the way up to the spawn there. Or close to it anyway, and then we'll pack as many as we can in over here. Of course, here we've got a bit of a shorter lane. We're going to double dip on some of them here. We'll go 2 wide there, then a single, and then say 2 more, and then another single. So we got a nice bit of our stackage going there. And then here we've got another super short lane. We're going to choke it off and spawn camp it. So we're going to want to really stack the auras up. Just have an absurd amount of damage to anything that's running through the middle of the map, basically. And then we'll go, how do we want to do it here? I guess we can just put 1 there to cover both walls. That's going to leave me 110 left. So what can we do? Well, we can stack 1 more over here, I believe. Can we get it in there? That's a little sketch, but we can do it. And then we've got 80. So with our 80, let's go ahead and go with 4 Lightning Strike auras. Let's go, we'll go 1 there. We'll actually go 2 here, since that's going to be our heavy lane. And then we want to set up proper down below. Now, I want the Lightning Strike aura back at the wall. That way, anything that does make it to the wall has got an additional bit of smackage there, punching it right in the face. But let's get started in wave number 1 here and check things out. I just did a full system wipe and restore on my machine, and it sounds like my audio levels are not fantastic. So I will try to go through and even those out in the editing process here. Let's just go ahead and smash whatever we can here. We got the flyers rolling in. It's hot and heavy down in the lane below, so I'm definitely going to want to put some upgrades in right there. And the flyers are a little tricky to hit with this weapon, but, you know, you get your lob down and you're in good shape there. We're wrecking them up. Now we're also getting that Betsy curse in there, which the curse is nice because that's going to reduce the amount of damage those enemies are doing. But let's just keep spraying it. Now, we're getting a little introduction into what a lot of the early game in Dungeon Defenders 2 is going to be, and that is Wall Repair Simulator. It is a tower defense game, so instinctively everyone wants to get out there and pew-pew, but realize it's early game, your character's not really doing shit, so put your effort in where you want to get the best results. You're going to get the best results by letting your towers do the most of the work, and it's just your job to keep those things alive. So keeping your walls alive means you're never going to lose, because if your wall doesn't die, then nothing is going to get through, and it might take a while, but eventually your towers are going to get the job done. So let's see, let's go ahead and throw some upgrades around down here, because this lane we do want to make the we're not going to pay attention to lane. And we were coming along nicely. That, I think, is a huge wall upgrade. Let me see. Yeah, that's a nice upgrade there. Let's go ahead and slap that bad boy in. That gives us a little bit more. Now, remember, you're in a higher difficulty, so you're going to be getting some pretty fat loot here. There's just no doubt. So you definitely want to make sure you are looking at what's dropping and taking advantage of everything that's out there. Now, we're going to get through these adventure maps as quickly as possible. In fact, I may just go until level 50 and then hop on over and start expeditions and come back. However, as a new player, you are going to want to collect those free gems. Free gems for the win. So, yeah, let's go ahead and let it fly here. This is not really the lane I should be paying attention to. I should be over here in this lane, but this big double lane, and then I can easily access down below if I need to. It's just so instinctual with that being such a short lane with an objective right there. Now, although we've got a shorter lane over here, the objective is a little bit further away, so not as much of a concern if something does fail there. Oh yeah, we're gonna blast these flyers. We're getting it done. I might want to throw an upgrade on those Skyguard towers, get a little bit more help out of the Skyguards. Now here is our first true mini-boss. It's coming down in the lane below. This is a cannon ogre. Now the cannon ogre is exactly what you think. It's an ogre with a cannon. You all playing Dungeon Defenders 2 already are well aware of what a cannon ogre can do. It is going to put the pew-pews on if it shoots you. So if you put yourself in a position where it's going to fire at you, just prepare to die, because that's just going to happen. It is aggro towards my wall, though, so I kind of got a free kill here. I am going to want to get over there and repair that wall up, though. See, that bad boy got shalamied. Holy crap, look at the damage the cannon ogre will put out. Now, that's one of the challenges once you get to endgame in DD2, of course, is walls are no longer a really necessary thing. First off, in the higher end content, they're going to get one-shot like crazy, but additionally, it's just completely unneeded. So, enjoy your walls while they're there, y'all, because they won't be being used for long, sadly. It is a reality of Dungeon Defenders 2, though, no doubt. Let's see, and this Skyguard took a bit of a beating too. Let's definitely get an upgrade on it. And then just about out of juice. That wall took a little bit of damage. Let's go ahead and let it fly here for wave number 3. Oh, we are getting them now, though. We are getting them. We got the lovely, lovely javelin throwers there. Javelin throwers and their big brother or big sister counterparts, the hex throwers, can be quite irritating in DD2, no doubt, but they're also very, very easy to counter once you get some heroes unlocked. We are getting it, though. We still got 100 plus mobs left. The waves get a little bit longer here. We got 2 bosses now. We got a Tuskar and a Plaguing Hawk. Now, the Plaguing Hawk is a very, very slow mover, so I'm going to ignore the Plaguing Hawk for now, and I'm going to focus on Tuskar. Now, once again, what game are we playing? We're playing Wall Repair Simulator. This game, of course, changes throughout your playtime. However, if your walls don't die, you win, y'all. Now, this only applies to super early game, of course, because, once again, late game, these walls just don't do anything. It's so boring, though. I'll at least get a few pews in there. You wait for it to get a little longer, you can channel the wall repair and get your pews at the same time. Now we see we're getting blinky over here, so let's go ahead and repair this one up, and we'll get some pews in on the Plaguing Hawk. He's just about dead, though. Very nice. We can get back to repairing that wall later. Let's get back over to Tuskar. And Tuskar's just about there as well. Ooh, and we got us a potential fancy new staff upgrade. We'll take a look at that one. Let's go ahead and throw a few wall repairs in now. So we're getting multiple bosses, meaning you've got multiple walls you're going to want to keep alive. Let's get an upgrade on those. Let me take a look at that staff here. It's not a massive upgrade, but it is an upgrade. I do like that Betsy's Curse, though. Reduces enemy damage by 7%. I think we'll stay with the Betsy weapon. And we'll slap a couple more upgrades here, since this is the big fat and meaty lane. Now, what else? We can go and upgrade that one, and it looks like we're out of juice. So let's just let it fly here for wave number 4. We're going to get 2 bosses again, so we're going to want to make sure we're paying attention to those. Get on one right away. That way you can burn it as fast as possible, and then it will buy you a little time for the second boss, of course. We are still just wrecking it. I'm looking forward to getting some shards and switching over to the Monk, who is, without a doubt, my favorite hero to play actively. My favorite hero on a lot of aspects. I love building auras. I have always been an aura spammer, even back in the day in DD1. There was no lane without an aura stack. Let's see. So we got Plaguing Hawk, and it looks like we got Gribs. Now, Plaguing Hawk, of course, is a super slow mover, and is on the longest lane. So we are going to focus on burning Gribs. We're going to burn him super quick. And that way that Plaguing Hawk won't even be at our walls yet by the time Gribs is burned out. Gonna want to get that Wither Beast dead behind me here too. There, it looks like the Aura's finally got it. So how's the Plaguing Hawk doing? Oh man, he is such a slow mover. That dude needs to get him some roller skates or something. Poor guy. He's going to do a nice bit of wall damage though, but I think we'll be able to get him wrecked before we get to that stage. Now the Christmas tree, the Christmas event is still going, of course. February and all, but you know, Christmas event's still going here in DD2. However, I'm not going to be using anything from that Christmas event. So, like the shard dust and stuff I'm getting from the shards, I'm just throwing into a bank vault. In case anyone is curious, I actually have a bit of shard dust on me right now from the tree, but like I said, not going to use any of the loot, any of the shards, anything, because not everyone will have access to that once that event finally ends. That is just such a good-looking weapon. The Eruption. It's one of my favorite-looking apprentice staffs in the game, no doubt. Just really a great-looking weapon there. Alright, let's get a couple of upgrades on these auras here. That lane should be really good for Wave 5. And this time we're going to get 3 bosses. This will be consistent with the rest of the game. So we got an Ogre there. We've got Gribs there. Or no, we got Quibs there, pardon me. We got an Ogre, we got Quibbly, And then we're going to have Tuskar there. You see it's down at the bottom with the red highlight around the name. So we're going to do our best to burn these two out and then hope that that wall will survive Tuskar, and then we'll get down below. In fact, let me grab this mana here and this mana over here, and then we'll put whatever we can. We got another 226 here. Let's slap it into this low lane just to get Tuskar smacked on a little bit harder. So I'm going to upgrade that wall to get a little more juice there. And then looks like that's about all I can do. So let's go ahead and let it fly. Once again, 3 bosses. Got to watch them. We got 2 coming in the center here. So we kind of get off easy there a little bit. Remember, the Ogre Stomps additionally will just ruin your day. So make sure you are dealing with that. And then also Quibbly is a ranged mob that does a nice bit of damage. So you're going to want to burn Quibbly out pretty quick as well, or Quibs will walk all over your walls. So, or towers, if you have towers placed. Old Quibs is not afraid to destroy, that is for sure. You're putting in a little work on those flyers just to help out. Looks like everything's holding off over there. Okay, now here come our mini bosses. So once again, I'm going to want to stay out of the Ogre Stomp, and then you see Quibbly is already launching those projectiles. So I'm going to focus Quibbly, but I'm going to make sure I'm marking the Ogre as well for when I spam my volley. So the Ogre is down, Quibbly is down, and now all we have left is Tuskar. And Tuskar is just now arriving at our lovely walls here. So we'll just watch that wall health and put the smack on a Tuskar here. And looks like we are good. So we got lots of loot. The good thing about mini-bosses is that when the loot really starts spraying. You see the beams all over the map. Absolutely love it. Now, remember, this adventure mode is designed to get you to level 50, which it will actually do really, really quick. And it's actually the rest of the campaign, where previously the campaign in Dungeon Defenders 2 was significantly longer. This gives an opportunity to get the campaign map spread into a different zone, and it also gives you a little bit of the flavor that you'll encounter once you start doing the incursions in the game. But that is it for our first adventure mode. So the Forgotten Ruins is ruined. Let's see what kind of hotness we get out of the box here. Not looking like anything too exceptional, but there is loot all over the ground. Oh, the shard packs. Come on, be run speed. Let's see it. That's a nope. That's usable, but it's a nope. And that's a nope. So, lots of nopes in there. We got one usable shard as it. Tragic. Absolutely tragic. But, I mean, we'll get it equipped. I'm not going to bother upgrading it yet. But, anyway, that will do it for this episode. Thanks an absolute ton for watching. And I will see ya next time around. Take it easy.